The sleepy town of Abbeville, South Carolina has a unique nickname. It is known as the cradle and grave of the Confederacy. The first mass secession meeting was held in Abbeville, and it was here that Jefferson Davis realized the lost cause had come to an end. We'll look at the story of the meeting next, Under the Kudzu.
November 6, 1860, Abraham Lincoln was elected as the 16th President of the United States. Against all hope, the country was headed towards civil war. In South Carolina, a mass meeting was held on November 22nd in Abbeville. This was one of the first large meetings of its type to take place. From it came the state's ordinance of secession. On this chilly November morning, over 3,000 people gathered in the town square before heading to the hill, then known as Magazine Hill. They were accompanied by 500 Minutemen. In a grove of trees, speakers from across the state addressed the crowd. Some, like future Governor Andrew G. McGrath, spoke in favor of secession. He started his firebrand speech with the following: "The time for speaking has passed, and the time for action has arrived." Immediate action was called for, and resolutions supporting secession were passed. From this meeting, a committee of 20 men were appointed to select nominees for the state's secession convention, which met on December 17th. On December 20th, the state passed its ordinance of secession, and by spring, there would be war in Charleston Harbor. The hill is now peaceful. Its original name was due to a magazine being located nearby. After the meeting, everyone in town called it Secession Hill. At the base of the hill stands a small grave, the final resting place of an unknown Confederate soldier. He had arrived by train in Abbeville, sick with smallpox, and died before telling anyone his name. For decades after, school children would adorn his grave with flowers.
It was on this hill that the secession movement in South Carolina reached its peak, but Abbeville's place in Confederate history was just beginning. Join me next week as we learn how Abbeville became the grave of the Confederacy. I'm Brian Scott, sharing all the history that you love right here under the Kudzu.